being an athlete in college, high school, and then always like trying to trace that athletic look even after leaving sports, I've always really focused on wearing, I love Nike running shoes. They always have high arches, they're like the casual running shoes that are very supportive, very thick. And what I found that those shoes sort of make me displace my weight on the outside of my foot. And it makes it a lot more painful in recovery over time. So one thing is just lifting shoes that are flat. People wear Converse or Vans or like Nike Metcons. But wearing Vivo Barefoot shoes that don't have any type of bridge gap, they're literally flat. It's like walking barefoot, but with a cover around your foot. They make a world of difference. So the first couple days, you'll be sore because you're using different muscles in your foot to actually propel you forward while you're walking. There's people that run in these, psychotic. I ran once and it felt actually really good, but I've walked a lot of miles in these in the month that I've had them. I even took them to Disney World a week ago and did one day around the parks. My feet were so sore. So maybe give it a little bit more time before you use it for a whole day of walking. Like I'm taking 30,000 steps, but I walk 1 to 2 times a day for 2 to 4 miles. And I've found that my toe, feet, they just feel so much better. It feels so much more natural. You can't really feel anything under the feet unless you're stepping on like jagged rocks. But just the feeling of feeling my whole foot hit the ground and my whole foot pressing through using each toe, getting that separation of the toes in the box. These shoes have a wider toe chamber so that it allows your toes to actually spread out and not be confined in this space. And like anything in the health industry, it's kind of like been, maximized for profit and not longevity, just like how you make a quick buck. These are one of these solutions that's kind of focus on the longevity of your toe and foot health. Toe and foot health are probably like one of the most important things in movement sector because they're the foundation for everything that we do. So increasing the activation in each of your toes and feet muscles to propel you forward, walk backwards, land in jumps. There's just a lot more carryover to everything that we do in life, and the functionality of them are unmatched with any other shoe that I've had. Dress shoes, yes. I mean, I haven't tried those, but probably still would wear them. But in terms of walking, running, lifting, there hasn't been one that I've done outside of these shoes since I've gotten them. Besides the second day at Disney World, I wore my normal walking shoes because it's just that much, 30,000, only a month of using these. I'll probably be able to, next time I go, just use the barefoot shoes throughout. But besides that one instance, these shoes have been amazing. I would recommend these to literally everyone that I can talk to. I used to think they were a little bit hippie-ish and just, people wanting to be one with the earth. But now that's literally me. I want to be one with the earth after using these because they make such a drastic difference on my foot health. And the foot health directly links to hamstring and lower backs and knees. So fixing these foundational things that we use so often, just adding one different type of shoes can make such a drastic impact on the rest of our bodies. I literally recommend these. I can recommend them all day, all day, all day. Please try a pair if you can. I use Vivo Barefoot. I've seen a couple other ones. I didn't want to get the toe spacer ones, but these ones are great. I can feel my individual toes actually pressing through the ground to propel me forward and not just a peg leg, just pushing through the shoes and just relying on that. There's a lot more factors that I'm feeling when I'm walking, standing, running than I would in the normal running shoes. And I think that it's a huge benefit to be able to feel those and actually feel through your whole foot and its natural movement system. The only problem that I have had is what I'll show. These shoes kind of bend weird where the big toe is, and it kind of crunches the foot and puts a little bit of a pressure on my feet, and I have these like blisters that I get from it when I don't wear socks with them, or I just wear one layer of socks. I've hacked this, but I do have to wear this every time where I'll double up my socks and it goes away. There's no pain left over or markings, but like today I wore these with no socks, and you can see on my feet that there's red marks and kind of blisters forming just from the hour I did. So very important that you either have to break them in, wear Band-Aids over that spot, or double up on the socks to not have that negative aspect affect your feet. But besides that, I think the benefit far outweighs the negative.